Well, hello. We're back again. So, we're in Toronto. This is the 401. As you can see, there's a lot of traffic. We're trying to keep our distance a bit. The fog is not as dense as it was before. And there's little bits of drizzle, or sprinkles of mist, I guess it is. So we've really had a very easy trip in that manner. It wasn't perfectly easy, was it? Anyway, we're headed to the temple, so I'll say a prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for this opportunity to go to the temple. Thank you that this car works as well as it does. Please bless us that it will continue to work until we can get rid of it and get a different one. And a one that doesn't, have the problems this one has. Thank you for blessing us with safety as we've been driving today, and for helping us to have interesting things to do and things to talk about. Please bless Willem for his attention to the road and his diligence. And as we go to the temple today, we ask that Thy Spirit will be with us, and that we may draw close to Thee again. It's been 3 months since we've been there. And we're grateful for the angels that watch over us all. And we're grateful that all the things that could happen haven't happened. And we ask that angels continue to protect us as we travel, and that we will be prompted if we need to know anything, that we will be safe. And please bless our families, that they will all have angels protecting them as well, and that they will all have joy in their lives, and that they might feel like Thee nearby. And these things we pray in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Had to have a prayer, of course. Sometimes I get out of the habit of having a prayer, but I often have prayers with you, don't I? I like to have prayers with you. It's nice to pray together. And I know that if people don't want to pray, they can just switch the channel. It's not a problem. If I see something I don't want to see or participate in, I change the channel quickly. I'm not interested. You remember when changing the channel meant turning the dial? Ours, we had a big round television, and to change the channel, it went ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. It was this really, it's almost as if you were turning some big piece of equipment, I have to keep opening the window because our car is not, there's something wrong with the exhaust system. Have to get it fixed and change cars. Or change cars. Anyway, so as you could see, it's not snowing here. At home, they're supposed to get a good chunk of snow tonight, overnight, and tomorrow, I think. And we have only got a little bit of drizzle on the windshield. Part of that is from the cars, and I bet our car will be completely covered with salt. When it dries, it'll be white. I like snow. I had an interesting thought yesterday. I was talking about curiosity, and that when you're curious, it doesn't matter if it's a dull day or not. And so yesterday I tried to keep that in mind, being curious. And so I ended up going for a walk in the woods, being curious about the waterfall, and a bit tired of just going for a walk on the flat ground around the moat. And so I climbed up alongside the waterfall and looked at all those beautiful piles of ice on the rocks, and the whole thing was pretty covered with ice, but there were little holes that were like chimneys where there was a bubble coming out the top, and that would pop, and it would form and pop and form and pop. It was really interesting to look at that. And whenever I hear a waterfall, every rock, the water flowing over every rock makes a certain sound. And all those sounds put together make a symphony of sounds. It's really interesting to have a symphony of sounds from one waterfall. I'm so blessed to have access to a waterfall, to be able to go sit beside it and climb beside it, and in the summer I can step in it. Of course, it's pretty cold. I guess it's spring fed. It comes from a bit of a pond up above at the flat area. Anyway, so I just wanted to tune in to you and let you know that the traffic is heavy, but the weather is okay. It's not even pouring rain or anything. It's hardly doing anything at all. I just zoomed it. I didn't go closer. Are you tired, Willem?
My leg is hurting.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I'll be okay till we get to the hotel.
Okay. There's a car lot along here somewhere. Sells cars, used cars. I wonder if I could find a used car in there. The collector lanes are already exiting to the airport. Oh, this is our exit, I guess.
It's coming up.
One click. .27 north. I was really surprised to see the last time we were here was October the 15th. That's a long time ago. 3 months. We couldn't go because of our responsibilities with babysitting. Off we go. We took the 407, which is a pay route. Cost us $38 to avoid that stretch of 401 and be on
And that's one way.
one way. $38. Imagine. Needless to say, we don't go that way generally. Like mostly ever. But it's good to know what the price actually is so that we won't make that mistake again. I think we had an appointment and we were late, or we were going to be late, and there was bad traffic on the 401. Must have been an accident or something. So we took the other one. But you know, I think that time in the temple is, you know, it's worth a lot more than money. It's kind of like food. You can go without it, but you You go downhill. So what's the name of this one, Willem? What's the number of this highway?
409, I think.
So this is the 409 goes straight to the airport.
I'm not sure
Terminal.
exactly how this spider web works. It's kind of a zigzag, so it wiggles around. But you know you have to get it. You have to go through it to get there. Or go through it with back on our usual route.
We always take the airport parkway. Oh, that was a hawk sitting on the street sign. I haven't seen any hawks at home. I've seen ravens. So we get off here at Airport Road, Viscount and Airport. And then we take 427 north. If we go straight, we go, I guess not very far there is the entrance on the airport.
Yeah, that's right.
But we don't get that when we turn off.
It is more congested, I think.
Yeah. 252. The sky in Toronto is always white. See how dirty the back of that truck is? That's a close up on it here. That's on account of all the salt and dirt. So we get off on Dairy Road. So it was the 401, 427, Martin Road, Airport Road, 409. So the only roads we actually got on were the 401, 409, and 427 North. The other ones were kind of where the roads split. And we get off at Dairy Road and go for a while, and then we go onto
Airport.
onto Airport. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, just skip a few intersections.
All right. I'm gonna stop now. Goodbye.